Hey everyone, this is Dan, I'm back. I'm actually starting my first Let's Play episode for the Open TTD. I did promise that I would get that done. Let me just put the volume a little bit down. It's a little bit noisy. So yeah, here we go. Now I haven't played this in I think a year and a half, so it's gonna take me a little bit to get back to it now. As I see, it's the 1.22. So that's pretty nice to see that they are still continuing to upgrade this game. So before we start, I did go on the online content. I did download, of course, the bass music, that being Scott Jolo. And as far as I'm concerned, and it still seems that Admiral AI is the best AI, so I did stick the Admiral back in there. I just downloaded the new Scott music. Since I can, I would love to put my jazz radio station, but YouTube seems to flag it, and the rights go to the person that owns the music, so I can't do that anymore. So I'm gonna play with the crappy music from here, but I would recommend you switch off the shit music and put on some smooth jazz radio, which would be my pick of the day, but let's play with crappy music anyways. So yeah, that's about it. I downloaded the new funky music and downloaded the Admiral AI, and let's just set up this place. I know there were a few things that weren't set up before. Hold on. There are a few things that need to be set up. Routing. Auto renewal is not really an issue now, it's for later. I think they did fix most of it, so that's pretty nice. Here we go. Maximum aircraft per company. I don't really want any limit to this. Aircrafts and ships, I don't like to put limits. And trains. Like that, I push the AI after he reaches 500 vehicles to go with trains. Anyways, they don't rarely get to that many vehicles. So stations, they did improve it quite a bit. It's pretty nice. Economy, towns. Wow. Okay, competitors. Let's go to the interesting part. Allow buying of shares on, so I can buy the competitor. And where was I? Yeah, I didn't allow the buy shares on. So difficulty, number of towns, number of industries high. Let's keep it normal. What's hard? Let's do it hard. Number of industries low. Number of competitors, I don't really care, the more the better. 14 is max. Economy fluctuating. Terrain type. What do we got? Flat, hilly, mountainous. Oh, let's keep it hilly. That'll make a nice challenge. What else we got? Construction speed of competitors, fast. Yeah. City council attitudes towards reconstruction, hostile. Yeah, that sounds good. 100 thou, industries low, 14 competitors. Okay, save. Advanced settings, well, let's check the competitors. There was a time to actually when you can set the competitor to come in the game, but you can't seem to see the damn thing anymore. Anyways, this is it. Well, I'm back. Took a small little break, had to deal with a phone call. So, yeah, that's practically it. I did try to get to set the AI to join the game immediately, but I can't seem to find that. Competitors, it should be interface construction, no stations, no. Economy, stations. Allow town control noise level for airports, vehicles, instruction, interface. Yeah, for some reason I can't do that. It's probably somewhere else. Play height map, play scenario. No, we're just gonna play a new game. I'm gonna pick the largest thing. We are gonna put low industries, of course, to make it harder. Number of towns. Oh, not high. Horrible. Terrain type hilly to make it even higher. Smooth and smooth. Generate year 2050. I put that year, obviously, it was preset from before. I put the highest year because so I have everything unlocked, so I don't have to do the whole thing again. The same thing in my cities Excel. I do advanced. You can say advanced user to unlock it. So I do that, so I have all the items, all the things already. So let's generate. Okay, and let's. The first thing that I'll do is here you can see your actual resources. So that's pretty cool. This map, you can actually take a look. You can click the industries. I always go for the coal, so all the black dots, that's being the coal, join it to the red, you know, but that's when I get to the industrial part. What I'll do is open up the towns, check the population, go to the biggest town, that being this 4,000, and try to connect it to a town that has also a big population. It's down here at 3,000. This one should be decent. Yeah, we'll do that. I don't have enough money for maglev. Maybe monorails. Let's just see how much they cost. How much do they cost? 91,000, so that's out of the question. So I just blew money for nothing. So we're back to our electric railroad. So let's get it as close as possible. We want as many. It's not flat. Shit. That'll be nice there. Nice here as well. Excellent. This was going again to a big town. You know, when you have a big town, fills up pretty quick. So this is 4,000 population, not close as well. You want pretty far. So for example, I'd have one going to Liverpool. That would be great. I don't know if I have enough cash to get this one to Liverpool. Let's not risk it. Let's make a smaller railroad connection this time, and then I can always expand. See, I always put the coverage highlight on, so you can cover as much of the thing as possible, and always try to cover the skyscrapers, because that's the most population. That means you'll get the most passengers. In my opinion, passengers are the most profitable. You know, no matter what you say, you still make a hell of a lot more money with the passengers. It doesn't matter what resource you trade. I always made a killing off passengers, because they just never end. They never move. The city's always there. So I would recommend starting off with the passengers, unless you want to do obviously industry and stuff when you get bored. I usually stick to passengers, and later on when I get bored, I do my coal and stuff and all the other shit. So now what I would also recommend is to make at least possible turns. Every turn you make, especially with this type of railroad, or the standard, not electric, the standard railroad, even, I'm not sure, even the not the maglev, but the monorail, it slows down. So the less turns you make, the better. So that's a good thing to keep in mind. There we go. We have connected both the thingies, and we will stick now one of our things here. New vehicle. I always go for reliability. I always prefer reliability over anything else. I only have 2 railroads because I just started. Later on I'll get more. So let's buy this vehicle. How much did it cost me? 53,000. So now I'm at only 2,000. And I don't even think if I can buy a passenger car. I can buy one. I'm at $6. Great. I don't think the bank will give me any loan. No, the bank will not give me a loan. So I'm going with a 1 passenger cart so far. So let's see how that goes. That was a very risky business what I did here. I overexpanded. And let's speed it up. It needs time to kick off as the passengers are coming in. This is just 30 passengers, so I won't be making a lot. I just hope it'll at least cover my costs. I don't even know if it'll cover my costs. So let's see. It's over 500 and 1,600. Yeah, it won't even cover my costs on that railroad, so... No, it is. We're at 600. Okay, 2,000 now. Of course, the moment I get cash, the best thing to do is to buy another passenger card for 2,000. 2,200, so once it checks out, slow it down. Okay, now I have 3. I'll tell it to go to the hangar. We already had the AI start. Not allowed while paused. Unpause it. Buy the vehicle, and I will make double the amount of cash. And then you just hit the red thing and it goes. Now I'll make double the amount of money. And there we go. Let's open up this one as well. Look at the amount of passengers I have. I have 1,600, 1,300. Now you gotta understand, the beginning is always hyped, so you always get a shitload of passengers in the beginning. Once you start to drain it out, it doesn't make as much as it used to make before, yeah? So when it comes back, actually I can build daily news. Top companies reached 2015. Okay, so let's build the actual passengers. No, I can't do while I'm paused, I forgot. So 1, 2, 3, 4 I can do now. Okay, let's speed it up. Let him go. Okay. Go to the thingy. Stop it. Stick on. What's the problem? Oh, I can't do while it's paused. I hate this thing. So how much we have now? We have 5,000. And they accept mail and goods as well, so let's give them a couple of mail. Remember, this is, I do believe, 7 long. So let's see, yeah, 7 long. So this is 3.5. You see, this is the actual length of how much I consumed so far. So that's another good thing to remember is since I built a 7 long thing, so I can keep adding until it hits the 7 mark. So what I'm gonna do is maybe add 1, 2, 3. I don't have any cash, so let's release the railroad. Let's take a look at our competitor. We do have a competitor here. 149 road pieces, 4 stations, and 5 road vehicles. So she's going for road vehicles, and that's pretty much it. Okay, now we should make a decent amount of cash. We don't even need to change this thing to a maglev later on, you know. Maybe later, I guess. Another company launched, that's pretty cool. So there we go. Now we're starting to make money. That's 4,000. And now we should pretty much start absorbing passengers, and their bags should be arriving as well. So you gotta leave it for a while, because I think I am actually harvesting more than it can actually refresh. It's at 700. This is Tungle Wall 4, so always keep an eye on it. It's at 600, so yes, I'm probably harvesting more than I can. If it comes back to the 600 mark, then it's fine. It's 400. So yeah, so I'm gonna drain this the way it's going. So what I could do is maybe remove some passenger cards. Okay, so I'm at 81,000 now. I'm gonna pay off my loan. Okay. I'm gonna pay off my loan. Step out. Repay. Repay. And that's it. We're loan free. Now all the cash we make is literally our cash. So that's pretty good. Of course, this is starting to expand. So let's slow it down. And the next one, we're gonna make the bigger one. So from Teacher Falls to this place, 3,000 population, that'll make a good amount of cash as well. Now since we do have a good amount of income, we could maybe go for the maglev, but the maglev is going to cost a pretty fortune, so the question is, do I really need the speed for such a short distance? You know what I mean? It's still pretty short. I could go around. Farms cost a fortune, so try to obviously go around the farms. Try not to build on the farms, so because when you go over a farm, you're going to have to buy out the farm and then place the actual railroad, so that'll cost a pretty penny. So maybe I should make it electrical as well. I don't know. It seems a little bit slow, the electrical thing. Screw it, I'll go for maglev now. I have a good amount of income. I can afford the maglev, so this is going to cost a pretty penny. So it's rebuilding here. This would be a beautiful place to stick it here. This would be amazing. I'll make a killing because I'm really getting all the flat land required. There's gotta be, I don't know how to rotate. How the hell do you rotate? Maybe you can't rotate. Two admirals online. I don't know what the hell to do. Hold on. Equal flat landed. Level's already flat, so what's the problem? There it was. Excellent. Oh, that's good. Hold on, let's do this. Sometimes the asses, when they build up, they actually close in your railroad and you can't get rid of them. Don't know why that happens, but that does happen. So this way I'm sure, safe, that it's not going to happen to me now. We can speed up. You can see a lot of AIs haven't launched. Once the companies get older, we're going to start buying them out, so. Okay. Remember, the maglev doesn't get affected by turns, shallow turns, so. Only the steep slopes, of course, slow down a bit. Okay. Get to the best bridge. Okay. And we're nearly there. Let's slow down. Let's put our stations here. Let's get as many towers as possible. Ooh, if we could get it here, it would be beautiful. That's the bank, this one. That means, as you can see, that's because of that. If I could stick it there, it would be nice. Hope they let me, yes. When you destroy shit, you piss off the town. When you click on the town, you see how happy they are. Town is not growing, and it says somewhere, hold on, local authorities. Here you go. Company standing is good, so that's pretty nice. You know, if you destroy a lot of shit around the town, they get pissed off and they won't let you destroy anymore or build anything around their town. So that's pretty nice of them. Even though I put it on hard, it means if I do destroy anymore, they do get pretty pissed off. So let's get that done, and now we're gonna have our maglev. This is probably gonna require us to pause a bit because we're gonna have to make quite a bit of money. 130,000 just for a damn rail, for a train. Hold on. 145 I need. So I'm at 96, I gotta let time run. And that's just for the train, and then I'm gonna need passengers, and how much do they cost each? 2, so that's fine. So Cyclone, of course, maximum reliability is 94, even though it's a little bit slower, but still, you know, the speed is still very fast, and it's not such a big distance, it's not really that far, so it's okay. competitors coming on, so it's gonna be a lot of fun soon. Okay, and not yet. We need still one more drop. There we go. Passengers. Let's slow it down a bit. Now 1, 2, 4, 5. We're here. 6. We need more cash. Speed it up, slow down. 7, and the last ones. Shit, they're all mail carts, never mind. We can sell them. Get the passengers. These are passengers, so that was fine. They look very... these are 3 windows. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you see 3 windowed. Okay, that's a pity. Never mind. It's just so small. It's a very old game, but it's nice that they do maintain it. So now we move down. We'll click here. Start. This is gonna make a good amount of cash. We'll click on this one. I gotta get the shortcuts. I forgot the shortcuts how to. Okay, hold on. So this is one of our towns. This is our second town. We can stick it here. So we can keep an eye on how the increasing is going with that. So that's pretty cool. Now there was a far town somewhere. Population 3,000. Yeah, that's a good one. Anything else? This one is crazy. 4,000. Oh yeah, that sounds down here as well. Get one like that through all the way there. That would be something. Maybe connect it to the second one here. No. How are you doing? Still okay. Let's take a look. I'm the light blue, yeah. So the pink guy is doing the best, so what I do is I always buy pink. This company's not old enough, so I can't buy it yet. Now I did pretty much saturate this down, because that railroad is done, so I can maybe stick another one here. Stick one here. Stick one here, actually. See, local authorities refuse to allow this. That's because I built so much shit. And if I click on them, local authorities, you see, they are very poor. They're pissed off. Now, there's a few ways you can do this. If you have a shitload of money, there'll be bribe local authorities will unlock, and you can actually click that and bribe them. That'll make them happier. Or you just gotta wait. It'll take a lot of time, but sooner or later they get over it, and you can start building again. So pretty much they're pissed off here, which is in a way is good because, well, actually not really good, but. I thought it wouldn't allow for competitors, but it does. So what I usually do, I do this to prevent AI or competitors from playing against someone to be able to build. Now you can obviously count exactly since you need a railroad, so you can obviously block the closer ones, and like that you can't even build a railroad there. So like that I block off the big towns, which are really the main source of income, literally for everything. So it's a good trick in case you're playing against someone. Gets very annoying. Like this, you can't build a railroad anywhere, so you can't come close. You know, so that's pretty cool. Or for airplanes, if you're going for airplanes, you can do the same thing. I like to stick with railroads and airplanes. It is so much easier. So now we got one big ass town here at 3,000. We had another one pretty far off. We had one there. We could connect these two. Dead center. That is amazing. Wow. Okay, let me protect this one as well. Now be careful with what you do exactly here, because you may prevent the actual town from expanding, so try not to completely hog them off. Well, anyways, this is it for this Let's Play, and I'll see you guys in my next Let's Play.